Hey guys, today I'm gonna show you how to set your equalizer in all the new G series models, like G models, latest ones like BMW G20, G30, 3 series, any other G models. In the previous models like F models, if you go into these equalizer, there was no bass and treble in the equalizer. There was only these 7 bands here, and now from this new softwares coming up, and they have included these bass and treble here in equalizer as well. What I found is, like, if you change bass here, let's say if I go plus here and then go into the equalizer, that change here as well. So basically, even in the main screen, this control either these two, or here if you use them, they are exactly the same. And what I find is, let's say if I put in a minus, bass minus here, when you change the bass here, if you see these 3 here, they will move all together with the bass. They're going all up, even though they individually they're staying on the same position. But if you change this will not move any other ones. They will stay in the same position. If you see this highlighted, the gray bit here, if I change this up and down, they will not move. But if you go in a bass, here and you change up and down, this whole, if you notice this whole gray highlighted area here to here, all 3 bands going up and down. So when you change the bass, well, it does make sense. Obviously, when you change the bass, it controls all these 3 bands, and it will affect your equalizer settings. So let's say if you set the equalizer the way you like it, and you go back into the bass and you try to move it, and it will affect all these 3, rather than just adding the bass in. It will affect your notes and everything as well, low frequency putting in as well. So that's why what I do is always leave the bass in the middle and use only these 7 bands in the middle. Bass, treble, leave it out, and only use these settings. So now you see, if I move this up and down, the gray area is staying flat, the whole is highlighted. No other frequencies are getting affected. So that's why I leave bass and treble absolutely flat. No need to touch them. And there's another way you can use it. If you like going back and forward again and again, like putting bass in, if you like the song and you sing, okay, I put more bass in, then do not use the equalizer. Leave all equalizer flat in the middle. Only use bass and treble. That will help you as well. For some people, like, instead of going in equalizer, changing 1 notch, 2 notch, and then coming back in again, they don't like it, and then try in again. So what I find is, if you leave the equalizer either flat, absolutely flat, and use only these bass here, treble here, to control where they like it, or leave the bass and treble absolutely flat and use in the equalizer only these 7 bands in the middle. Do not touch treble and bass then, if you want to use the equalizer. I hope that helped. And for me personally, I do like music, and I find this, the way I set this now, is really like good. And I don't have to go back and forward again and again to adjust anything. Before, like when I got this car, I was setting the equalizer and then maybe bass 1 notch up, and then I find like seems like sound is changing, like not the way I like it. Like if you want to add the bass, it should like put just the low frequency in, but apparently it was adding these ones up as well. That's why I stopped using the bass and treble and just use only these 7. I hope this helped, and yeah, enjoy. Thank you.